Hello you guys, this is Latias and Latias, and for this video, so this is about, I know I said short break, but this is about like 2 hours later, I think. I just needed a break, man. Oh, what happened? Oh, let me claim my hearts. Stamina. By the way, I did a little look up on Facebook, and yeah, this lucky bag outfit, it's, I think the higher you spend, the easier you get. I'm like, no, 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 no. I am avoiding it like the plague. Like, no, I am not about to do that. No. I'd rather just wait for it to ever come back if it does that. And by the way, that love make, I don't know what it says. It's actually part of the outfit. I actually like it. Oh, by the way, this outfit actually has high score in stat eye, which is, I think, I don't know, but, yeah, they actually have really high stat eye. I'm like, you really trying to do that, Nikki, huh? I'm like, no, 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 no. I didn't even know this. Oh, I don't know. Oh, I just realized. Of course, conveniently, the Snow Queen is there. So, yep. All right, so let's continue on with the story for the Netherheart, which is the ISO, the transformation. So I wonder how they transform. I don't know. Is it going to tell us? I don't know. I'm a prisoner. I live in a square box without doors or windows, and I don't know why. I have nothing but a sewing kit in my possession. My role in this bleak world is to mend dolls. I know what kind of silk are the lightest, and which calico fabrics are best, and my skill at embroidery is top notch. Top notch. When I take in these ragged, patched up dolls and make them exquisite works of art, the corners of their mouths curl into smiles. So I guess the dolls that are with the other suit, is that what they're talking about? I think. But now I have a new friend, aside from my sewing kit. The roof of my prison cracks open and light pours in. I look up and see strings of broken limbs and entrails falling into my cell, splattered in my face with icy cold blood. Fix them. That's what the voice tells me to do. I want to run away, but the cold walls. I hope I didn't read the order wrong, because I don't know what I'm reading right now. I want to run away, but the cold walls rein me in. They keep bringing me back and back and back. Even if I cried out until my voice went hoarse, no one would come to take these things away. I grab a doll and curl up in the corner of my prison, exhausted from crying. I hear a sound, a slight movement. Sounds like something is crawling on the ground. Gathering it together, it makes wet, slopping noises as it does so. I'm too scared to open my eyes, but I do, and I look in the direction of the sound. A creeping shadow with a disfigured shape, parts of it resemble human limbs, I am so confused, seems to have noticed that I'm looking at it. It convulses and begins crawling towards me. So, Netherheart, Solar Bone, I'm so confused. Okay, so somebody's in prison, I assume obviously her, right? And they're afraid to look out or leave the prison, and something, I don't know, like a human comes to them. The pieces that resemble limbs, they are making those sounds. I cover my ears. I try to shrink into the corner as far as I can, but I can still hear it crawling towards me. Ew, that's creepy. As the monster crawls towards me, some limbs fall off and land on the floor with a dull sound. They craved for what to hold them together. My needlework. What? They want to be stitched up? I don't know. Stay away. Don't come any closer. I scream as it sounds. Draw even closer, and it stops. A long pause ensues. I pull my hands from my ears and open my eyes. It's right here, right in front of me, reaching out for my sewing kit. Deep despair engulfs me, and I can't make a sound. The doll in my arms suddenly moves and gently hugs me. The monster, my prison, the darkness, all of them are gone. I find myself huddled in the corner of a corridor. Outside is a tree in a silent courtyard. Its dark leaves blocking the sun and only allowing small filter rays to filter through. The leaves rustle slightly in the wind. Oh, oh. Hold on. And I moonlight the valley girl. Okay, I thought they were two different. Okay, so. Okay, so the nether. Oh. Okay, this makes a lot of sense. So the stories don't connect? I had to stop for a second because I was a bit confused. So nether. So those two things switch when I switched. So I still. Obviously, I guess the one that I'm reading is this one. Where did I stop? I'm sorry, I had to stop because I was confused. Like, what is going on? Because it said Stitch, and Stitch is her. You're having nightmares again, Stitch, but it wasn't a dream. That doll just saved me. It's still in my arms. I look down at her. She is a little girl, dressed in a snow-white dress. She blinks her eyes playfully as she smiles at me. But no one believes me. And I think I just want more dolls. They hand me a new doll, as well as some old broken bolts of cloth, and tell me to mend them, to embroider them with flowers, and turn them into fine clothes. I like bright colors, but they bring me nothing but rags with old clothes. I want to play with moving dolls, but they give me only dolls with the fake, unmoving smiles. I go to play quietly with my doll in the hallway, out of everyone's way, as well as their disgust later. Oh, that's sad. They just locked me up in a room full of cloth and fabric. I keep working, but the fabrics, they just don't seem to end. They just become more and more gloomy in the room, and the smell of dust weighs heavily on everything. As I work, my doll dances around me noiselessly. No. She can't talk, but she can smile and laugh. When her laughter is heard outside of the room, they yell at me to stop. But it's not me, just my little doll. I stroke my doll's long hair. Then they scold me for no reason and say that I'm crazy, like I'm a monster. Eventually, there is only one voice left. It only tells me one thing: fix them. I don't want to go back to that nightmare. I weep day and night, begging them to let me out. They remain silent and even sent exorcists to come cure me. So, okay, she likes dolls, but no, or she forced somewhere she's supposed to make dolls, but she doesn't want to anymore? Is that what they're trying to say? They keep saying I'm a monster, but the room was full of corpses. Are they just dolls? That they gave me? Okay, the room is becoming crowded. I can't even roll over inside. I suddenly realize that this isn't a room. Oh, that's why the coffin is there. Oh, it's a coffin. I'm alive, but they put me in a coffin and nailed it shut. I curl up as best as I can and close my eyes, holding my doll tightly in my arms. I hear them talking, sighing, weeping, those bastards. They talk about sending me away. Oh my god, yo. No way, dude. Oops, I just bumped my phone with my thumb. I hear the sound of carriage? So that's where the other one comes into play. So obviously her transforming to the doll is from the story. That makes sense why the dolls are there and she's in this form. Okay, I hear the sound of a horse-drawn carriage. Maybe the other one. Okay, so the stories do connect. The roar of thunder and then a loud bang. Then everything went quiet except for the sound of rain. Oh my gosh. This is where the story starts to connect. It takes me a long time to muster up the courage to try and lift the lid. A soft white hand appears on my shoulder. Don't be afraid. You are free now. I don't know when the doll disappeared from my hands. The sky booms and crackles as if the world is falling to pieces. All of my memories, all of my visions, they crack like the sky and fell apart like the raindrops. I open my eyes. The world outside my dream is raining too. Right. I remember the stitch in the coffin, the me trapped by obsession. I lost my memories from before I died. I only kept seeking the way to something myself. My return. People who returned to monsters, and the mountain of corpses in that inescapable mansion. Oh, all of these are. Oh, all of these are memories from after I died. So she's dead? And those are just memories of the past, of the mansion. Oh my god, yo. But now it's all over, so she's alive, right? I don't know. I catch the scent of life, surprisingly, from my body, which should have been so that's why the bottom of her, the bottom looks like a ghost. That makes a lot of sense, this outfit here. Oh, this is sad. So this is where the other outfit that transforms, I assume this is what they're talking about. My power is washed away by the rain, and the ghosts no longer obey me. They are all ready to devour every last little bit of flesh and blood from my body. And then I see a girl in white. She casts off her delicate disguise and shows her true might for the first time. The ghosts cower and shrink into the shadows before her, embraced by the rain, and the dim moonlight. She holds a parasol woven together with bones and steps towards me. I recognize her. She is the doll who rescued me from the coffin. The doll? And breathed life back into me. That was the one and only way to stop me. She will, I think I have 4 more minutes. Wait, she's the doll? She's a doll. She will become the new master of this city, my death through resurrection, acting as a stepping stone for her ascent to power. But her eyes are hazy, bewildered. Somehow she looks like a real human being. I want to hug her. I don't notice that my hands had unconsciously gone to wipe the beads of rain from her cheek. Dude. Oh my god, yo. There's no more to the story? Oh? No? Oh no, I wanted more. I guess you don't need more. So she's like alive? So I assume they're talking about her. She rescued her, but she's like, but this is her real self, because carriage, obviously the other suit has the carriage, right? In the rain. So that's what the rain is coming from. Okay. And then obviously with all the dolls there, that's why all these dolls are here. So I assume that doll is really her, and this is her past memories. Man, that was depressing. God, I'm a prisoner. So that's why the coffin exists here. And why, like I said, the bottle looks like she has no feet. I don't know. But yeah, that is all for this one. This was depressing. Oh my god, that was depressing. I don't want to know about the other ones, considering the spoilers and what happens in them. Oh boy, that's gonna be an interesting read. Oh god. So yeah, that was depressing. Oh my gosh, dude, no, that was just sad. So I will see you with the 4 seasons. I hope that's a happier one, please.